Welcome to your eyes closed cranial nerve exam. I want you to just close your eyes, sit back, relax. We're going to have an easygoing, fun cranial nerve exam. You can choose to keep your eyes open if you want. I will have visual triggers as well, but if you would like to close your eyes, go for it. So we're going to do a couple of triggers here where we're going to do some hearing tests, okay? So I want you to tell me really quickly, can you hear this? Okay. Tell me if you hear it close to you or far away. Okay, and what about now? And what about now? Okay, and what about now? All right, we're going to do the same thing with this sound. Is it close to you or further away? Okay, what about now? And what about now? And what about now? And what about now? Okay, very good. Now I want you to tell me, and I want you to guess what this sound is. Okay, yes, it is a hole puncher. Very good. Can you guess what this sound is? Yes, that is a spray bottle. Good job. And can you tell me what this sound is? Yes, water. Tell me if you hear it close to you or far away. Okay, and what about now? And now? And what about now? All right, good. So now I want you to be able to tell the difference. So I've got two scissors here. I've got two different sounds. I've got the first sound and the second sound. First sound, second. Okay, tell me if it's the first sound or the second. All right, let's go. Good. 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 All right, now I want you to tell me when you hear the fast one or the slow. Okay, do you hear fast or slow? Let's go. And what about now? How about now? And what about now? And right now? And what about now? And now? Okay, and what about now? Did you hear them both go fast? That's right. I tricked you there. All right, so next up, we're gonna move on to a couple of light triggers. So I am going to put just a couple of different lights into your field of vision, and I want you to tell me what color they are. So we've got a couple different colored lights, and you should be able to tell me what color they are, okay? All right, so what color is this light? Yes, red. And what about this one? Okay, and can you keep your eyes closed and tell me what color this is? Okay, now you should be able to still follow the light with your eyeballs even though your eyes are closed. Like for example, I'm doing it right now. So just follow it with your eyeballs even though your eyes are closed. Good. Good. All right, and now I'm gonna change the color and keep following it and let me know what color it is. Very good, red, exactly. Keep following it. Now I'm gonna change the color. Tell me what color it is. Good, just follow the blue. Okay, keep following the blue and then let me know when you see a different color come into your peripherals. Yes, we've got red. Okay, now I'm gonna have you follow the red and tell me when you have a different color come into your peripheral. Good. All right, now I want you to follow the other color that just came on screen. Perfect. You're doing an amazing job. Yeah, you're doing great. So what we're going to do next is we're going to test your sense of smell. Okay, so we're just going to test your sense of smell with the first fragrance. Okay, so I'm just going to spray it. All right. All right, can you tell me kind of what that smells like? Yes, very good. Kind of like a bubbly spritz. Good. Now let's do the next one. And just breathe in. Actually, let's just do it over here. Okay. Yes, it's like a caramelized lavender. That is right. And then we've got one last one, okay? So just breathe in. Oops. Okay. Rose and basil. Yeah, you're really good at sensing smell. Or differentiating the smell. You're really good at the detail of it. Got a couple more I'm gonna have you smell. I just need to find them. Give me 1 second. Okay, I have a couple of scented glue sticks. They smell really, really, really good. Let me know what that smells like to you. Yeah, it's like a apple pie glue stick. It smells so good, right? And then, yeah, this one's really good too. What does that smell like? What does that smell like? Okay. Yes, that one was like a watermelon. Okay. Ooh. Okay. And then this one, what does that smell like to you? Mango. Yes, it smells so good. Now I have a couple of different lip chaps I want you to smell. Okay, and what did that smell like? Okay. And then what about this? Great. And what about this? Okay. And what about this? And what about this? Good. We've got one last one. And what about this? All right, very good. You got like all of them right. I'm gonna have you smell something last minute here. Just one last scent. What does this smell like to you? Yes, alcohol. Actually, I personally love the smell of alcohol. I don't know why, I just do. I love it. Okay, so there we go. Now that we did smell, we did the eyes, we also did hearing. Let's do a quick taste test, okay? So I am going to just dip my little, I don't know what I should call this right here, but we're gonna dip that into this juice here, and I'm gonna have you just taste this juice. Okay, good. What did you think of that? Did it taste good? Did it taste not that good? Yeah, it's pure vanilla. I can assume that it might taste a little bit on the bitter side. Sorry about that. Okay, we're gonna move on to the second taste. This is just a little concoction that I created, and we're just gonna have you taste that. How does that taste? What does that taste like? Okay, yes, that's correct. That was cayenne pepper. Oh, you need something to wash that down? Sorry about that. Here, drink a little bit of this. That should help. Okay, good. I promise this next one will be a lot better tasting. Okay, so I'll have you taste this, okay? Yes, maple syrup. From Canada, where I am originally from. Pure maple syrup. You want some more because it tastes good? Here you go. Very good, right? I know. All right, so now we're gonna do a couple of sensation tests on your face. And we're gonna start off with either sharp or dull. And you're gonna tell me if the sensation you feel is dull, which would be this, or sharp, which would be that, okay? So make sure you keep your eyes closed and let me know what you feel. Okay? Good. And what about now? And what about now? Good. And now? And what about now? Okay, and what about now? Good. Now I am going to brush your face with a more of a tough textured brush or soft. Okay? So I would say hard brush or soft brush. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, and what about now? Good. What about now? And what about now? Okay, what about now? And now? And what about now? And what about now? And what about now? Okay, good. We're gonna test water on your face, okay? This is kind of like a mist. Do you feel that? Good. And this is more like actually water. Okay? I want you to tell me which one it is. Okay. 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 Now? And how about now? And now? And what about now? And what about now? Okay, very good. All right. Now I'm going to just make sure your face isn't wet. Let me just dry off your face. Good. I have a brush here with two different sides. This side and this side. This will be side one, and this will be side two. Okay, so I want you to tell me which one you feel on your face, okay? Good. 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 Okay. And what about now? And what about now? And last one. Perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to either puff air on your face or I'm going to inject air. Okay, so I just had to feel that for some reason. I want you to tell me, am I injecting air or am I puffing air? Let's get started. Okay, what about now? What about now? Okay, and what about now? What about now? And what about now? Okay, what about now? And now? And now. Very good. We're going to do just a couple more. What about now? What about now? And one last one. What about now? Perfect. You feel the difference between the two, yes? Yep. All right. So now what we're going to do is I want you to open your mouth, okay? Keep your eyes closed, closed. And I want you to tell me what sensation you feel. What do you feel me doing on your teeth? Brushing them. Very good. Now, can you stick out your tongue? We're going to do a couple of different sensations on your tongue, and I want you to just tell me what you feel. Okay. So tell me what you feel right now. Good, 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 good. Tell me what you feel right now. And what do you feel now? Okay, perfect, perfect. And then last but not least, what do you feel now? Good, okay, perfect. All right, now I am going to slightly open your eyes and I'm gonna spray something in your eye. Tell me if you can feel it, okay? Do you feel that? Okay, perfect. Now, do you feel me poking in your eye? Okay, do you feel this? All right, very good. Now we're going to try the other eye, okay? So I just want you to let me know, do you see this blinking light? The flashing light? Good, okay. And do you feel this on the other eye? Good, how about this? Very good, okay, you can open your eyes back. Actually, never mind, keep them closed. Perfect, okay, do you hear this? Tell me if you hear it close to you or further away. What about now? What about now? What about now? And what about now? And how about now? Okay, I want you to tell me, does it feel cold on your face or warm? Okay, good. It feels a little bit on the cold side. Very good. Okay. Now tell me if these feel cold on your face or warm. Okay, and now I'm going to tap on different parts of your face and tell me where I'm tapping. Good. How about now? And how about now? How about now? What about now? What about now? And what about now? And what about now? What about now? And what about now? Okay, now I'm going to have you tell me if you see a solid light coming into your vision or a clicking light like this. Okay, and then this is the solid light. All right. Good. 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 Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to have you tell me where I'm tapping on your face. Good. Yep. Mm-hmm. Perfect. We're going to do a couple more things and then we'll be done. I want you to just keep your eyes closed and tell me, what do you feel me doing on your hair? Yes, what do you feel me doing on your hair? Yes, that was straightening your hair, okay? Now tell me, what do you feel me doing on your lips? Yes, I was putting lip liner on your lips. Good job. And tell me, what do you feel me doing on your hair now? What about now? Still the same? Okay, and let me know. What do you feel now? Brushing your hair. Yes. Well, you've done an excellent job today. You can open your eyes if you want to. Thank you for participating in today's video. Hope that you have a lovely sleep, and we'll see you again.